Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at some of my Sinnoh Stone evolution Pokemon going up against raids here in just a moment. But if you're finding it difficult to even find one of these, you're not alone. Yes, you have a 1 in 5 chance to receive one of these through your weekly breakthrough. One of the prizes being 5 Pineapps, which is kind of crazy considering you can get that through, I don't know, spinning 3 Pokestops or so. And yes, you can get the 3 rare candies as well through doing 1 raid. And the 20 Pokeballs, I mean, come on. So the Sinnoh Stone is going to be somewhat difficult to get. Personally, I received the 20 Pokeballs. Now, there is good news, I suppose, and the reason why they made the drop rate so low is because we're going to be seeing PvP in the future. And if you're wondering, wow, they keep tweeting out all this information, when are they just going to drop it? Well, don't hold your breath, and I'm not too sure. If it's not this week, then probably around Christmas Eve, who knows? But you're going to be receiving the Sinnoh Stones after you've battled somebody in a PvP match. Now, I'm not too sure if you're going to get it only if you win or if it's like a 1 in 5 chance, kind of like the weekly breakthrough boxes. But it's okay because you'll still be able to do multiple battles to have a higher chance within that one day instead of waiting a whole entire week just to receive Pineapps. Now, my advice on using the Sinnoh Stone is you may want to hold off for a little bit unless you are just dire to get a specific Pokemon, which I understand basically all of us are wanting one of these Gen 4 Sinnoh Stone evolution Pokemon because they are awesome, they're strong, and they look amazing. So yeah, you know, hold tight. They may start becoming much more abundant in the future once we see PvP introduced. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a look at my evolutions here. First up is going to be Roserade going into the Scyther raid. I wanted to use 6 unique poison type Pokemon, and yes, they are going to get that poison weather boost. Roserade here has Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb. It is going to be sitting at 87% with 15 in attack, 13 defense, and 11 stamina. DPS is 35.3. Just massive. Next up, we have my shiny Togekiss sitting at 93%. This is going to have 14 attack, 14 defense, and 14 stamina, sitting at 30.8 DPS with Air Slash and Dazzling Gleam. And like I said, the Togekiss will be going up against a Sableye raid, which will be getting super effective hits with that Dazzling Gleam. I did go up against a Machamp before with the Togekiss, weather boosted Dazzling Gleam. It performed so good. It took it way past into the yellow. If I would have dodged everything, I might have even been able to take it into the red. It was pretty nice. And then finally, we have my Weavile at a 100% IV, 15 all around, obviously sitting at 33.7 DPS, just massive. And that is going to be doing more damage than Tyranitar as a dark type attacker. And that is going to be going up against Gengar. Now, when I went up against the Gengar, it was pretty intense. It did have Shadow Ball, and it wasn't using it whatsoever. It was really tripping me out. And if you're wondering why was the Gengar distorted, that happens when you exit out of Pokemon Go and say you hop onto Discord or maybe even Facebook, then go back into Pokemon Go without closing it out. Everything's going to kind of look weird and kind of act a little laggy as well. So here we go into the first one, Scyther. And yes, we're going to be using 6 unique poison type Pokemon in the cloudy weather, so they're going to get a weather boost. The only one that does not have a quick poison move is going to be the Crobat, and it does have Air Slash for its quick move. So I will be using the quick lobby trick so we can start that clock at 180 seconds because I'm going to need all the time I can get. Now, the trick to this was to make Roserade last as long as I could because it is doing the most damage. I already did a test run and I barely just made it. It was about 5 seconds short, so I was going to try to survive as long as I could with the Roserade because it does take that X-Scissor quite well if I was to not dodge it, and then the quick moves are basically nothing to it. As a matter of fact, I could have done a lot better with the Roserade, but the Scyther did shadow hit me with that X-Scissor once, so I wasn't able to last as long as it possibly could, and I just took that hit there too. Because I was thinking to myself, okay, might as well just go in here with the Crobat, attack as much as I possibly can. But let me tell you what, that Skunk Tank actually impressed me. I was even thinking, what? Should I put that before Nidoking? As a matter of fact, I still haven't checked the DPS and compared them. I really should do that right now. Yep, so I just checked, and sure enough, the Skunk Tank is doing a lot better, sitting at 27.0 DPS, and the Nidoking is at 25.8. The Nidoking is actually a level 40, and the Skunk Tank is level 35, so eesh. The only problem with that Skunk Tank is I just don't like the way it looks. Nidoking looks amazing. Anyways, with that said, trainers, thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all later. Take care.